I will say yes because we have an oscilloscope called we will we will collect the data in oscilloscope, and if the tutor's voice is bigger or louder, and then oscilloscope will collect and will perform it, and this is helps us to do tasks in oscilloscope, and it's related because it has a sound in tutor, and in in tutor have a strings in tutor have a strings, and we can easily to to make a sound.
Our next instrument is robot, which I play all the time.
History. The robot's journey is intertwined with the Silk Road, a network of trade routes that facilitated cultural exchange. As it traveled along these roads, it influenced the development of various stringent instruments in different regions. It became particularly prominent in Sufi music and countless performances often associated with poets and mystics.
The overall conclusion is we will gonna end this presentation and we'll perform it now. And our overall conclusion is that all instruments or all things have sounds, and we make it, and now we can perform it from our instruments.
Yeah, you bow. Stand and then you bow. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, very good.
Thank you.
Next group.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today's topic that we are going to talk about is sound waves. Historical highlights. Piano. The piano was invented by Bartolomeo Cristofori, an Italian harpsichord maker in the late 1600s or early 1700s.
Next, robot. The robot, a traditional string instrument, has been around since at least the 7th century CE, and the earliest historical record of it is from 10th century Arabic text.
So then Daira. The Daira comes from the ancient musical instruments and terracotta monuments found in Central Asia depict women playing Daira. So it was created before the PC.
Cultural connection of music. These musics are important in our culture because they are national, and during holidays we are sing and also play these songs with different types of instruments like ruba, dutar, and daira. If there's no songs like them, the holidays won't be like holidays in our culture.
Sound energy relevance. So first I'm going to talk about what is sound energy. Sound energy is a mechanical energy transmitted through a medium by the vibration of an object. So manifesting as sound waves, and its relevance to our performance is we are making sound with vibrating objects like the robot strings and their surface. They are making sound, and it will reinforce.
With your permission, we are going to play music now.
Okay.
everyone. Today we are going to talk about music instruments. Our group, me, Rebecca, Shep, and
First, rubab. Rubab is string instrument. Rubab is one of the oldest musical instruments. It is clipped with mediator. It is common among Uzbek, Tajik, and other Eastern people, according to some scientists.
And next musical instrument is dutar. Dutar is a traditional two-stringed musical instrument spread in Central Asia, Iran, and South Asia. These are estimated that dutar appeared around the 15th century, and widespread among the Uzbek, Tajik, Uyghur, Turkmen, Karakalpak peoples. The Uzbek dutar is distinguished from other instruments by its gentle, elegant, and juicy sound.
Next instrument is a trumpet. A trumpet is a wind instrument. The speaker is made of brass. In Uzbekistan and Tajikistan, the trumpet is widely used in traditional spiritual ensembles with trumpets, drums, and circles. The mouth of the speaker is cone-shaped, and the length of the instrument is about 2 and 3 meters. The speaker comes in 3 parts. The connect for easy probability. The speaker has no bufflets or walls. The sound of the instrument is very loud and thick.
so, what's the importance of these musical instruments like rubab, guitar, and trumpet? It serves our culture, it serves our nationality. Like every culture and every nation has its own musical instruments, and we will play with these national instruments our national songs. And now we can present our Now we talked only about our musical instruments. Now we have our second presentation about only sines, waves, and sounds. So now we are going to talk about the sound waves.
How is sound produced? Examples of sound: the vibration of the guitar or other musical instruments. When we pluck to create a sound, the vibrations produced in the person's vocal cords travel as sound waves.
How do sound travels? Sound travels through different mediums as longitudinal waves. There you can see the example of longitudinal waves. You can do experiment moving the stringly toy back and further demonstrates how particles vibrate to produce longitudinal waves. And the particles of the medium move back and forth parallel to the direction the wave is traveling.
Both sounds travels and movements creates an area of compression where particles close together. Now you can see the places which particles close together, and reflection where they reflection where they are spread apart. The sound transfers to the air particles and they travel with this.
Now the characteristics of sound waves, frequency and pitch. Higher frequency means more waves passing through a point per second and results in higher pitched sound like the chirp of a bird. And lower frequency means fewer waves passing through the same point per second and creates a lower pitched sound like a drum beat. What do you mean by pitch? When the wave goes through the midpoint, one pitch, second pitch, and we'll calculate pitch.
Characteristics of sound waves. A larger amplitude makes the sound louder as the waves carry more energy. Softer, smaller amplitude results in a softer sound. For example, this has more louder sound, and this is softer, softer sound. Yeah.
Well, I mean, amplitude, it's the distance between midpoint and the crest, so the distance is longer and this distance is shorter.
And now we have some quick quizzes. Take a look at the web traces below. How might you compare the sounds they represent? Who can answer?
Who can answer?
Someone. No one wants, so we'll choose randomly.
Umijan, can you stand up and answer?
There we can There you can see the two waves, and their first wave have a same pitch and same amplitude, and the second is the first it's like different waves. First louder and softer like this.
Is that correct?
Then I need to differentiate it.
Yes.
Yeah, the first is same, and like the voice is being the same, and the second one is being different, like louder and softer.
So I have a question for you. Which graph's frequency is greater? Which graph's frequency is greater?
For the frequency is number B.
Is that correct?
B.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you can see the first answer every variant has constant pitch and loudness and it has a lower pitch than B due to lower frequency. Its being is the same, continuing the same, and it B1 has varying pitch and loudness and representing louder sound at the beginning and softer sound in the middle.
So thank you everyone for coming, for paying attention and watching.
Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about sound waves and musical instruments. Today we are going to collaborate two subjects, science and music.
And our plan of presentation: first, historical highlight; second, cultural connection; and third, sound science, and last, musical showcase. Our instruments are guitar, rhubarb, and piano. The guitar is a traditional two-stringed musical instrument. It's plucked with the fingers.
Rhubarb is a stringed instrument. The rhubarb is one of the world's oldest instruments. It's played with plucking, with a mediator.
Okay, the next instrument is piano, a keyboard, musical instrument that has a wire strings that sound when struck by felt hammers operated from a keyboard.
So, when it comes to historical highlight, rhubarb is one of the oldest instruments in the world. It was first created in 10th century. It was come from Central Asia or Middle East. It was popular in Bukhara. It's often associated with healing legends and it's still used in Uzbek music. It's especially used in Makam performance.
And the guitar is two-stringed lute with a long and rich history in Central Asia. It's thought to have originated among herders in the 15th century, who used it to accompany their songs and stories. Over time, the guitar became an important part of musical traditions of Central Asia.
A keyboard is a musical instrument played using a keyboard, a row of levers that are pressed by the finger first, a pair of the hydraulics and organ probably invented in Alexandria in the late 3rd century BC.
let's talk about cultural connection. Music is deeply rooted in Uzbek culture, serving as a powerful tool for expressing emotions, celebrating traditions, and connect with the past.
Let's talk about sound science. When we are talking about dutar and rubab, the sound itself will travels when particles vibrate. For example, air particles and water particles. It's same as our instruments. When we shake dutar and rubab, shake strings, it will vibrate and it creates sound.
A piano is a musical instrument whose case is played by pressing keys arranged in a specific order with the fingers producing sound.
Now it's time for musical showcase.
E